Hi, I'm Mark Adams with SeaStar Solutions. Welcome to our technical training videos. Today we'll be talking about safe boating practices. We will cover the checks to perform before you get on the water, safe boating practices while you're on the water, and how to maintain your system when you're done for the day. First, we're going to perform an inspection of our SeaStar steering system by following the steps displayed on the warning labels located on the helm pump and the steering cylinder. These warnings are also provided in the installation and owner's manual. If you don't have any of these, please contact SeaStar and we will send you a set free of charge. This boat is fitted with the SeaStar Pro steering system. The steering checks we're going to perform apply to all other SeaStar hydraulic steering products. The first thing you want to do is check the fluid level in the SeaStar hydraulic steering system. Remove the cap and check that the fluid level is 1/4 to 1/2 inch below the bottom of the fill port thread. Other boats may be a front mount type. Again, you want to remove the cap and check the fluid level is 1/4 to 1/2 inch below the bottom of the fill port thread. If you don't see fluid in this area, you need to find out why and correct the problem. If you have a multiple station boat, you'll be checking the fluid level from the highest station. Checking from the lower station will result in an oil leak and will create quite the mess. The next check is for any binding, looseness, or interference of any of the components. You want to turn the steering wheel from hard over to hard over. The wheel effort should be low, and you also want to check that the hoses move freely and there's no tightness. If your boat is outfitted with the jack plate, repeat the process while moving the jack plate up and down, making sure that the hoses aren't being pulled, kinked, or interfering with anything. Repeat this check with your engine at the top of the trim range. Also ensure that the steering hoses are not too long, as they could become snagged or pinched. If you detect any tight steering response or tight or strained hoses, do not operate your boat. Have that problem corrected. Check along the length of the steering hose for any kinking, chafing, or wear. Inspect the fittings for any looseness, corrosion, or leaks. If you detect any chafing, kink, wear, or leak on your hoses, or looseness, corrosion, or leaks on the fittings, do not operate your boat. Have the problem corrected. Check your steering cylinder for any loose components, corrosion, leaks, or pitting on the shafts. Visually inspect the cylinder shaft for corrosion, wear, or pitting. Damaged shafts can cause loss of hydraulic oil and therefore a loss of steering. Check the nuts at the end of the shaft for corrosion or looseness. Check the end glands for corrosion, looseness, or leaks. Check the bleed nipples for corrosion, looseness, or leaks. If you have a tilt helm, check for looseness or binding in each tilt position. Ensure that your wheel locks in all possible tilt positions. If you detect any binding, corrosion, wear, looseness, or pitting on your steering components, do not operate your boat and have the problem corrected. Always wear an approved flotation device, a PFD. Also ensure that the engine shutoff lanyard is attached to the engine shutoff and your life jacket or a piece of clothing that you are wearing. Never allow anyone unfamiliar with the operation of the steering system to operate the boat at any time. You want to know and adhere to all laws and restrictions in your area, including municipal, state, and your federal laws. Boats, unlike cars, do not react immediately to steering inputs. Do not panic and jerk the steering wheel or throttle. Good drivers are smooth in their movements with the throttle and the steering wheel. While maneuvering, gauge the effect of a modest steering input and adjust input as needed. When you're finished for the day, ensure that you rinse off the steering cylinder with fresh, clean water only. Remember to maintain your SeaStar steering system as laid out in the installation and owner's manual twice per year by a qualified marine technician. If you have any questions about our systems, give SeaStar technical support a call and we'll help you out.